Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to give my review for Black Adam. Huh?
Can't drink that one. I didn't think about it because that was some stuff.
This was a film that I was honestly going to skip. I have somewhat gotten out of superhero movies. I do enjoy Deadpool still. There's a couple random ones I enjoy, like Thor Ragnarok, Shazam. But I don't rewatch them a lot. Deadpool's the one I kind of rewatch the most out of all superhero movies. Is the Deadpool movies. But I decided just go ahead, since I've seen the rest, just go ahead and watch this one, because as we know, DC pretty much is being completely redone. Everybody's pretty much gotten fired or getting fired from their characters, and there'll be a whole new overhaul for it. But so this was kind of the ending in a way. Besides, I think Flash and Aquaman 2, which I probably will skip those. But so I figured go ahead and watch this just to add another title to my list as well. And this movie is pretty much what I expected. I expected standard entry level movie from a superhero character. And that's just basically what this is. The CGI is bad, especially the scenes where they're trying to make The Rock look not as small or as big. They're trying to make him look, at least that's the way it looks to me. It looks like they're trying to make him smaller a little bit. And the action scenes, where they're and stuff, you could tell it's CGI. It's CGI is not good in this. The action, I will say, it stays consistent throughout with the action. There's never really a dull moment. You do get some comedy throughout, and there is a sort of sad moment toward the end with Pierce Brosnan's character. But overall, it's just standard stuff. I mean, it's nothing. It did not blow me away. I wasn't just thinking this was a game changer. Dwayne Johnson was building this thing up to be a game changer, in my opinion, and it just was not that. I've heard. I don't know the comics. I don't read comics. I don't know these characters from that. I just know them from the movies that we get.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. Um, Normally, I try to do some kind of research to sort of see who they are, what they're from. Um, I will say there's a couple scenes which I know this tends to happen where uh, Marvel and DC sort of mimic each other. There's a couple things in here that definitely reminded me of some Marvel stuff. The character of, I think it was Adam Smasher, maybe, I can't remember. I think it was his character's name. I don't know that character, but I think that's his name. The look of him, um, the suit, not the colors, but like the suit and the characteristics, like the way he portrays the character, came off as very Deadpoolish. If you look at his character, especially when he's bigger and you can see his features better, it came off very Deadpool, and he was sort of the comic character, and it reminded me a lot of Deadpool because of that. There was some scenes where it reminded me of sort of like Black Panther. Like it kind of mimicked. It kind of There's a scene towards the end where the people like rushing these creatures, and what they name the place sounds to me very similar to Wakanda, but it's not. It's something else, obviously. So when they're like charging, it sounds like they're saying Wakanda, in my opinion. Maybe nobody else felt that way, and that's fine. But that's just the way I felt watching it. Um, it mimics some of the Marvel stuff, Marvel elements, um, and with the Rock's character, he's just kind of there. Um, he's not. He doesn't bring a lot of dynamic to his character. I don't know a lot about Black Adam. I don't know his characteristics. I don't know that character's personality. He might have played that personality to a T. I don't know, but he just was kind of a boring character to me. Um, the the acting around him was good. Um, I think a lot of the comic relief did come from the people around him and not him, which is probably intentional, I would assume. But and then of course the infamous after credit scene where he meets Superman is pretty much irrelevant now. This whole movie is pretty much irrelevant now. Um, really, I mean, truly, if you think about it, because um, Black Adam, from what I've seen, isn't supposed to be, at least in this first wave of the reintroduction of DC. So whether they'll have to reintroduce his character again, because this movie, as much as Dwayne tries to say it wasn't, this movie was technically a flop. It bombed. It I've seen too many reports stating that it bombed. So, um, and we should have seen it coming. I mean, this is a movie that's been trying to get made for years. Dwayne Johnson's been even came out and said he's been trying to get this made for several years, and usually, sometimes not, but usually if movies take forever, there's a higher chance that they bomb and that they don't turn out
Just too many
great.
issues.
Yeah, and this is just another clear example of that. I was gracious to this film, and I gave it a 3 out of 5. I gave it the standard Marvel introduction film grade, because of the fact that the acting is good, there is comedy in it, and the there's enough action scenes uh, to keep the movie flowing, to keep the runtime going and not drag. So I do give it credit for all that. But overall, this is nothing I'm going to watch again. Nothing I need to own. I'm probably pretty much going to be done with superhero movies, except for Deadpool 3 or any other Deadpools that involves Ryan Reynolds. If he's in the main role as Deadpool, then I will watch it. Because I can't see. It would be hard. I've come so attached to Ryan Reynolds as that character of Deadpool. It would be hard for me to see someone else in that role and separate the character. Um, and then I do have interest in Blade when it comes out, because I do enjoy Blade, and I sort of see that as like its own thing. Even though he's technically a Marvel character, I see that as his own as the own little thing. Um, but other than those two, we'll see. If they do X-Men again, I may watch that, because I did like X-Men. I do enjoy those to an extent. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see which ones really strike me as interesting to watch. But like I said, probably The Flash and Aquaman 2 I'll be skipping, because I can't do every single superhero movie. It's just not my genre no more.
Wait, it's a lot to say pump them out.
Yeah, between DC, Marvel, with all the TV series or the whatever streaming series, and the movies. I mean, it's just it got, and I think that's really where it got me because I used to love them. I used to collect them. I used to love them, and over time, I think it just got to be too much. I got overwhelmed, and with me not being a die-hard comic superhero fan, um, and it not being like my truly my big genre, if you want to say, I just got burnt out on it. I couldn't do it no more, and now I'm just to the point where I don't care about superhero movies as much anymore. So, but anyways, I believe that's everything for my review for Black Adam. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we will see you all in the next one.